Welcome everyone to another season of Marble Machine Mania. This is season 3, hosted by the Tiger Stripes. The qualifiers have already happened. We know which 16 teams will be competing in the 16 events this season. This is our first event, Archery. This event was also in the qualifiers. The qualifiers version won by the Woodworkers, who are here today. As seen, the 16 teams this season, one of them will be crowned champion by the end of it. As we start Archery today with the Tiger Stripes, your season hosts. As they go through the funnel now, this event again works the same as the qualifiers, except apparently this track has gotten in worse conditions, so runs might get worse or better, you never know. A 4 to start off, a 6, and oh, now you see it there, a 2 and a 1. And again, getting more center on the board will cause you in a better score. 1, 1, 4, and 6, 12. Sadly, is the leading number right now. Yes, the track designers were right. This track's a bit bad this time around, sadly. Fireballs, your second team up. This team won Season 2 in dominating fashion, as their first marble goes down right now. Gets a 2. And then they get a 4 and maybe a 3 after that. Again, this is actually a good run somehow for this kind of event, as 12 was the last one. This is also a 12, but due to tie-break number scoring, Tiger Stripes hold the lead right now. Gold Shards have gotten second place, the runner-up, past 2 seasons. Second place season 1 behind the Killer Bees, second place season 2 behind the Fireballs. They have not shown much strength in archery as well. What can we see from them here? A 3 to start off. That might be a 4, a 1. The final marble leans to the left. It gets a 6. Actually looks to be a decent run there. And a 13.5 does give the Gold Shards the lead right now. But is the lead only out of 3 teams, so that lead could definitely easily be lost. Pearls, a team that had a surprising rise last season. Season 1 didn't even qualify. Season 2 qualified and somehow ended up 3rd overall. As the first marble goes way to the left and gets around a 6 or a 4, and then maybe an 8 there. But a 3, and that is a 1E. That might not end up too great. It is a 15 though, and does land the Pearls in first place. As the Woodworkers go next, this team, again, won this event in the qualifiers. Don't have much history in archery besides that, though, so what can we see from them here? The first marble goes down on the board. Is a 4. And that 1, I think I saw there. Final 2, a 6 and an 8. There's a heavy improvement. And a 19 puts the Woodworkers up in first overall. Woodworkers again showing strength in archery this season. Green Goats up next. This team did a shocking qualification. Gotten bottom 2 in whichever league they were in the past 2 seasons. And getting second in the qualifiers, which is a bit of a shocking move from them. Starting off with a 2, that was a near bullseye, an 8 I think that was. Then a 3 and a 1, so that 8 will help them a lot, but not in the grand scheme of things. And a 3 out of 6 visually puts them in top half, but not much promise out of that run. Power of Pink, the next team up. This team back from season 2. Season 1 they didn't qualify. Season 1 they did qualify. Season 2 they didn't. What can we see from the Power of Pink here? As first 2 go off immediately. A 3 and an 8. That's another 3, I think. Final marble lands a 4. This is where the bad run. That is at 18.5. It actually lands them second overall. Power Pink provisionally on the podium. And up next, the Galaxy Gliders, again returning from season 2 where they did not qualify. The past 2 teams, including Power Pink, both made an overall podium in the B League last season. That other marble, Blades of Grass, was the other team on that podium in season 2. As we go off, a 4 and an 8 to start off. Starting off with some promise, a 3 and then a 2. So that does not hold too strong to the beginning of a run. But a 17 puts the Galaxy Gliders in third out of 8. That is not bad from that team. We are now halfway through the event. Soul Orbs start us off in the second half. The team had a pretty mediocre season 2 where they landed themselves in 10th with 2 bronzes. Were able to qualify this season. What can we see from them in the first event? A 2, 3, not a great start. A 4. So we can come down to the last one. We go to the left and it's a 3. Nothing above 4 does not show much promise in this run. It is a 12. Landing with Soul Orbs in second to last right now. Not good, especially from our past good runs. Blades of Grass are up next. This team, this is the only team actually this season who has their first main league debut. As they start us off, there's a bullseye. Oh, this team is showing up, starting off strong. About a 4, a 1, and an 8. Now, normally that would not be so good, but a 24 in this condition puts the Blades of Grass in first overall. Wow. And we go up next, the Aquatics. This team have good record in archery. They are one of the teams also with a perfect attendance. This team won archery back in season 1. What can we see from them here? Starting us off with a bullseye. Much promise. A 3. And then a 1. That bullseye is not holding up. A 3, 1, and a 2 right after that. 16 points only lands them in 5th out of 11. And what we saw as possibly a good run only turned out to barely even be okay. Shark Tooth, another one of the we're seeing a trend of teams that were in season 1, did not qualify for season 2, and are back for season 3. What are the Shark Tooths able to do with this? This team almost got relegated last season, 8 in the B League. I think I saw 4, 3, and then a couple more out there. It's not a great run. Actually, there was a 6 in there. But it's a total of 14, which only lands him in around 8. Yeah, that was a 6 landed on. Shiny Speeders up next. This team has gotten 4th place overall in back-to-back seasons of Marble Machine Mania. What can we see from them here? 3, 1. And our final 2 runners, a 2 we see, and a 3 in the end there. Will that give a Shiny Speeders 8? Oh, wait. Oh, that's a bad run at 9.5. Did show some promise as we... And actually, that never showed anything good. Dead last right now. Not even 10 points. That's our worst archery run in history. Killer Bees up next. This team, the winners of Season 1. They have had a good history in archery. I think got a silver in this in Season 1. A 1 to start off, but an 8 redeems them a bit. And then a 6 after that. What can the final level do? That is a 1. An 8 and a 6 was good, but the 2 1s after that does not show much promise. 15 points. That was a 5 point, not a 6. Gives them 6 overall out of 14 right now. It does give them a top half finish with only 2 runs to go. Team Oxygen, our second to last run, as they are now up on the course. What can we see this team do? This team has had 2 pretty mediocre finishes in the past 2 seasons. 9th and 11th. A 1 to start off, but then a 4, showing some improvement. No, a 2, and then another 4. Nothing in that 6, 8, or 10 range. And that is putting Team Oxygen, 14th out of 15. 11 points. Going into the final run of this event. That is not good. The Roll Forests. This team qualified only by a singular point. Maybe 2 points. But it was very close for this team to qualify. This team has a perfect attendance now in Marble Machine Mania as they roll down. First marble lands a 3 or 4-ish, then a 4 or 6. Actually, it is looking to be a pretty decent run if we get a good run from this final marble. And a turn to the left does give them a good run. That's a 6. Well, this gives them 20 points. That is 2nd place for the Roll Forests. Showing their new name off pretty well this season. 2nd place, starting their season off with a silver. The Blades of Grass, that run in the beginning, does give this team their first gold in their first ever A-League event. Great job by them. Also, congratulations to Woodworkers for getting a bronze back in the A-League for this team. Technically their first appearance, since in Season 1 they did use a different name. But great job from these 3 teams, Blades of Grass, Roll Forests, and Woodworkers. Again, since not much to entail from Event 1, the standings are going to be just this event's results. Yes, Blades of Grass, 5 points ahead of the field, with only a gold. Rainforest Woodworkers down there. Shiny Speeders are not starting the season off well. Already in dead last. Also, some teams also having some bad starts. But that is it for our first event of this season of Marble Machine Mania. We'll be seeing you in the second event, Funnel Endurance.